Our reading today is Genesis 4, chapters 4 through 7. Cain and Abel. Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of his firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out in the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" Then the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen to your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened up its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went on from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain made love to his wife. She became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was even then building a city. He named it after his son Enoch. Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mehujael, and Mehujael was the father of Methuselah, and Methuselah was the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women, one named Adah and other Zillah. Adah gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who lived in tents and raised livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all who played strings, instruments, and pipes. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister was Naamah. This sounds a lot like the Khan era to me. Lamech said to his wives, "Adah and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam made love to his wife again, and she gave birth to a son named Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel. Since Cain killed him, Seth also had a son, and he named Enosh. At the time, people began to call on the name of the Lord. Adam's descendants, from Adam to Noah. This is the written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them, and he named them mankind when they were created. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and he named him Seth. After Seth was born, Adam lived 800 years and other sons and daughters. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930 years, and then he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enosh. After he became the father of Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and had sons and daughters. Altogether, Seth had lived a total of 912 years and then died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he became the father of Kenan. After he became the father of Kenan, Enosh lived 815 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enosh lived a total of 905 years, and then he died. When Kenan lived 70 years, he became the father of Mahalalel. After he became the father of Mahalalel, Kenan lived 840 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Kenan lived a total of 910 years, then he died. When Mahalalel had lived 65 years, he became the father of Jared. After he became the father of Mahalalel lived 830 years and other sons and daughters. Altogether, Mahalalel lived a total of 895 years, then he died. When Jared lived 162 years, he became the father of Enoch. After he became the father of Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had sons and daughters. Altogether, Jared lived a total of 906 years, then he died. When Enoch lived 65 years, he became the father of Methuselah. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked faithfully with God. There was no more because God took him away. He was raptured up. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he became the father of Lamech. After he became the father of Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Methuselah lived a total of 969 years, and then he died. When Lamech lived 182 years, he had a son. He named Noah and said, "He will comfort us. And in the labor and painful toils of our hands by the ground the Lord has cursed." After Noah was born, Lamech lived 595 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Lamech lived a total of 777 years, then he died. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Story of Noah. The flood. Genesis 6. When human beings increased in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful. So I reset. Daughter saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and then married any of them they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. And the Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward. When the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them, they were the heroes of old, men of renown. These are probably what all your mythological creatures come from and all that. Hercules, Zeus, those type of stories. Sure, Nephilim. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was on only evil at the time. The Lord regretted that she had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe my face from the earth, the human race I have created, with the animals, the birds, the creatures that move along the ground, for I have regret that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord, Noah and the flood. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on the earth had corrupt their ways. So God said to Noah, I'm going to put an end to all people, and the earth is filled with violence. Because of them, I'm surely going to destroy both them and earth. So make yourself an ark, cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. This is how you're to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door on the side of the ark, and make lower, middle, and upper decks. I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, your sons and your wife, and your sons' wives with you. You're to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, every kind of animal, and every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and them. Genesis 7. Then the Lord then said to Noah, Go into the ark and take your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, male and its mate, and also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female. Keep the various kinds alive throughout the earth. 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made. And Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters came on earth, and Noah and his sons and wife entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Pairs of clean and unclean animals, of birds, and all creatures that move along the ground, male and female, came to Noah and entered the ark as God had commanded Noah. And after 7 days the floodwaters came on earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 7th day of the 2nd month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On that very day Noah and his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, together with his wife and the wives of his 3 sons, entered the ark. They had with them every wild animal according to its kind, all livestock according to their kind, every creature that moves along the ground according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, everything with wings. Pairs of creatures that all have breath of life in them came to Noah and entered the ark. The animals going in were male and female of every living kind, as God had commanded Noah. Then the Lord shut them in. For 40 days the flood kept coming on the earth, and as the waters increased, they were lifted the ark high above the earth. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water. They rose greatly on the earth, and all the high mountains under the entire heavens were covered. The waters rose and covered on the mountains in a depth more than 15 cubits. Every living thing that moved on land perished. Birds, livestock, wild animals, all the creatures that swam over the earth, and all mankind. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in the nostrils has died. Every living thing on the face of the earth was wiped out, people and animals, on the creatures that move along the ground, and birds were wiped from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those with him in the ark. Sorry for the interruptions. Thank you today for listening. This is day 2, and we will have God's recap after this. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.